Hello beautiful, it is Tash. Today I'm doing a review, swatch, first impression, wear test on the Hourglass Vanish stick. If you'd like to see my opinions, then just keep watching. Please also don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed it and to do more videos like it. This is the packaging of the Vanish stick. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. This is how it comes out, just in a triangle. I got the color Alabaster, I believe. I've already primed my face with the Fenty Beauty Primer. I always use this. I've done my whole face. To be honest, I pretty much never forget to do primer, and if I do, I normally will take my foundation off and reapply it because I think primer is so important. Anyway, I've already started to do my eyes, as you can tell. Haven't finished them because this needs to go on. Anyway, I'm just gonna swipe. It is really creamy. That is the first thing I notice. I'm just going to be using my Sigma F80 flat top Kabuki to buff this in. Blends out really beautifully. Looks like skin. I will say, from what I can see right now, the coverage is not heaps. You can see my imperfections. They're not super noticeable, but I am breaking out a little bit more than usual. Blending super well though. This is one layer. So this is how my skin looks after one. It's super glowy. That's what I'm noticing. Like really like natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. It just looks like skin. However, I would like a little bit more coverage, so I'm going to tiger stripe it. There's 2 layers, maybe 3, I'm not really sure how you'd do it, but yeah, no, 2 layers all over the face. Like, you pretty much can't see any of my imperfections. If I was to like spot conceal, flawless. And like my under eyes have been pretty well concealed. Like, my skin just looks so glowy. I haven't even got any highlight on. Like, look at that. What is this? Right, I'm just gonna do a bit of concealer if I can find it. Alright, so using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Gonna do a little bit just to brighten. And I might actually put a bit more of the foundation on like my spots. Right, I'm just going to set this with some powder, just some translucent powder. It's just the Rimmel Stay Matte. What? My face just looks crazy. I'm obsessed. The question will be the staying powder. Power. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just going to finish my face. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, and this is my finished look. This is my makeup for today. It's like a kind of everyday sort of glam look. The foundation is looking nice. However, I did notice on my nose that it seems to have sunken into my pores a little bit. I'll just leave you guys. Nope, in dash. If you guys can see, like, I don't know, maybe I didn't apply as much product on my nose and that's why, but everything else, holy, like, boys and girls, look at my skin. Like poreless. There is no pores except for my nose. Okay. The time is now, you guys can see that, but almost 1 o'clock. Finished 1 o'clock. I finished my face finally. It's a little bit of a later start to the day, but I will let you know how it wears throughout the day. There probably won't be another update for probably about 6 hours or so, but yeah, so see you guys later. It is now 7:35, so the makeup has been on for 7 hours, I think, and it is looking very oily. It has broken up. Oh gosh, it's broken up on my smile lines quite a lot. It's quite a lot of product like settled in. It hasn't settled into my fine lines on my eyes any more than what anything else would. I think that looks pretty good. I have had a little bit, I don't know, that might be because I was eating. I've had a little bit of lipstick transfer onto my chin. That could also just be the lipstick too. It's a bit dry around my nose area. Like, that's highlight, but then my forehead is super oily. I also know that you can see there's like a dry patch like up here, and I feel like the foundation has faded a little bit. Otherwise it doesn't look too bad. Oh, I've noticed a little bit, just like a little bit of fading down here too. But otherwise not too bad. As I said, I do look a little bit oily, and I do feel, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. See if I can like really zoom in. I feel like it's sunken into my pores here a lot more, so I feel like they look a lot more obvious. But yeah, you can see my smile lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can buff that out a bit on my nose. If you feel like it's come off. However, I said that at the beginning too though. I don't think it's changed all that much. What I am going to do is I'm just going to get a bit of powder and just powder my face. Alright, that is that. So I'll see you guys in another update. So the time is now 9:26, 27. And this is how my makeup is looking. It's still looking very oily even though I did powder myself. I feel like the oils have really just started to like come back through again. So however, my fine like lines haven't like gone super crazy again, which is awesome. However, I do feel around my nose it's like coming off. Wow, that's cute. I feel like around my nose it's coming off. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can, to be honest. And on that side it's not as bad. On my chin I feel like it's coming off a little bit otherwise, and no, otherwise everywhere else looks pretty good. I am like a little bit oily, and there's still that patch up there that is missing product. So my overall thoughts on this foundation: I think it makes your skin look beautiful, like airbrush when you put it on, no pores. I had so many people compliment the way my skin looked today. However, I don't think it's a super long wearing foundation, because we're at 9 hours and at 7 hours it was looking super oily. I don't know how long before I did the check-in that it was looking oily. I hadn't seen myself, I didn't know what I looked like. It is like a more dewy kind of foundation. I think it has more of a like a, I definitely think if you have oily skin, stay away from this. It will just slide all over your face, or it will last like 5 seconds. I think there's definitely more combination, maybe a little bit of oil but not too much, like combination dry, normal or dry skin. But however, I will say I do feel like some of my dry patches just, it has clung to a little bit, so it might even, like if you were going to use this, you'd probably want to use like a hydrating primer. So I think normal skin is probably going to be the best for this. As I said, when I first put it on, my skin looked flawless. So I feel like if I was going to wear this, I'd wear it to something where I was going to like a lunch or something like that, where it was only going to be a few hours and I didn't have to worry about wearing it all day. However, as I said, for an all day foundation, I probably wouldn't pick this, just because I definitely would probably want to take it off and put it back on again, and that's no point, you know what I mean? But as I said, and for like photo shoots or something like that, I think this would be beautiful because your skin would look amazing. So overall, if you're someone that has, you know, a little bit of extra money to spend and they want to have, you know, an extra foundation, or you're someone that doesn't wear foundations except for like, you know, I guess special occasions, then this would be a good one. But if you're looking for an everyday foundation for like long wear, I probably wouldn't recommend this. I'd try something else. Anyway, I hope you beauties enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe, and I'll see you beauties in my next video. Bye!